My research question is to explain why the Occupy Central movement failed in 2014. This question, Hong Kong Pan-Democrats argues Beijing broke its promise to let Hong Kong democratize. However, my research challenges this Monday morning quarterback's notion. My research approach is mainly ethnographic observation as well as documentary analysis, as I once volunteered for 3 Occupy Central organizations. My thesis is based on 2 game theoretic premises. The first premises is that a rational player in the political negotiation should make decisions according to operants' actions and reactions. And secondly, any deviation from the first premise implicates the player possesses bigotry, ignorance, or hidden agenda in response to the opponent. My research analysis focused on their preoccupation activities and Beijing calculation of the movement. The research outcomes are, first of all, the occupiers were not a rational player because they didn't have any intention to negotiate with Beijing. They only rely on occupying threats to force Beijing to back down. Worse still, they threw a spanner to their works by demanding the chief executive to resign. Secondly, in taking a proactive approach, the occupiers promote an idealistic electoral reform proposal, but they never consider other alternatives. Even knowing that its chance of success is slim at the beginning of the movement, the occupiers still stuck to civil nomination, as Beijing said repeatedly no to this idea. Thirdly, from Beijing perspective, there was foreign interference behind the movement. On this point, I now share with you one of my contributions. I uncovered a US Congress-funded NGO had approached my volunteer Occupy Central organization and offered them money and program directions. And one of these organizations, in turn, provide non-violent resistance training courses to the occupying workers, including those passionate student leaders. In sum, occupiers were poor at dealing with Beijing, and Beijing did not give an inch to what they wanted. Therefore, it actually turned out to be a political stalemate, and eventually, the political reform failure. To give my 2 cents, I hope my thesis can provide Hong Kong people with kind of rational elements to think about the restart of political reform and legislation of national security law. Thank you.